The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
First carry now for the year strong. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Second and 9.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over first and
10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around. Saints defense. They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. He's got his guys a first down. On first and 10, it's Hall. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage and never make space.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's Dart. This is caught. They'll get only 2 there at second and goal.
at the Saints 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Hall. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. To throw now, Dart. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. Well, this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. No Just not work from the 5 on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. Short completion, just 4 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. They'll run with Stroll. Troy flies the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. This one swung outside to Strong. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Shuck. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Gain on the play. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Strong. And space tough to come by there. So he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The Saints in trouble to start play. 6 and 8 on the year. And they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. And they'll go on the ground. And nowhere really to go there. They'll take this up just shy of midfield. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Now Shuck.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock for that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11, Dragon 60.
Shuck now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40. Here's Shuck. Gonna throw right side here, complete. A gain of 5. And that will bring up second down.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
4 receivers in the formation here, a pair to each side as they face a 2nd and 5. To throw now, Shuck. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10. To the air again is Shuck. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 yards.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out. And they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a first and goal.
Here we go now on first and goal.
Come on, set, go.
Abanikanda is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Strong is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, they've been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Now Cade York for the extra point. Good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Jets nothing.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to the scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Dart. He'll find Hall. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. First down.
Yeah, big play there. When you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
To throw is Dart. He's going up top for Taylor. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A 4-receiver set, 2 to the left, 2 to the right on 2nd and 3.
Dragon 60. Hook.
From the gun, Shuck. And he's got a man wide open, complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Across midfield. He's on his way.
Feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Cade York on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Throwing his dart. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. They'll go play action to Shuck. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
8 yards to go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 7.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Come on, set. Cowboy
That's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. And now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
First down, Jets.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Got a man, that's Lazard. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing, dart. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Now Dart. This pass out wide to Hall. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. Slant pass has got Reynolds. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
All the frustration for the defensive guys because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third and goal.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ball again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They marked him short of the goal line. No gain on the play. And what to do now on fourth and goal?
At the 1-yard line.
Here's Dart. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Josh Reynolds with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Fulton connects on the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Fulton now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a first and 10. And they'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there. Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Here we go, Shaq. Rocco Eady.
Off the play fake, Shuck. On the move to his left. From the left side here, and it's complete. Still going inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Big play there. 67 yards. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by York is up and good. And these guys will take a 10-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
To throw now, Dart. That is Cole. Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Dart. Targets and finds Reynolds once more. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
His kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. There's a screen play. This is strong. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10.
Tackle made back at the 10-yard line.
Now Shuck. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. This is Lazard with a catch out left. Touchdown! Alan Lazard, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Full connects on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Saints 17.
Fulk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. Jones breaking from the contact. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, watch them drive. This would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
70 Lions.
They go play action here with Shuck. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
Off the fake, now Shuck's going to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Hawk 70.
Here's Shuck. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Here comes the Saints punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Jets will take over.
At their own 32-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
First down, New York.
Play fake, and here's Dart. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Rucker. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll give the Hall. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And this time, not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
That is intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 15.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season, and in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
That's going to change things in a hurry. That shortens the field considerably, and now they're on the move.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. He's back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Remember, field goal does him no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. Here comes 2nd down.
70 Lion, Buffalo Warriors, 70. Go.
Back to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this, because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's complete. Lazard. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Here's 1st down. He'll look to throw. This ball intercepted. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time.